Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online 23rd Century Starfleet campaign. And we're in the middle of a rescue mission to rescue Miral Paris from the Klingons, who still believe, by the way, that she is the Kuva Mach, and while that may be true, we still need to rescue her because she is a Starfleet officer first. So we'll use the Guardian's portal. Yep, we're back to where we were. Well, the USS Enterprise and all aboard her were lost, according to the history files. And that one defeat sparked a series of events that led to the downfall of the United Federation of Planets. So B'Vat got to work pretty quick. And the Warvig is attacking the Enterprise. Oh, they're hailing us.
Unknown ship. This is the USS Enterprise. Please respond.
Okay, so she's very wisely not going to tell them who exactly we are. So she just sent a text-only message. Now, I'm not sure if the USS Enterprise can be defeated, but just in case, we better rescue them. Now, I'm assuming that these D7s aren't with B'Vat, because the D7s are old technology for the Klingons. And wow, they just flew right into that plasma cloud. That wasn't very smart of them.
Congratulations.
And we leveled up. Oh, the Warvig's going to warp. And they're hailing us again.
Unknown vessel, this is Commander Spock of the USS Enterprise. Thank you for your assistance.
And yes, that actually is Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, we shouldn't respond. And she just told us that the Warvig warped somewhere else. Okay, let's disable the Warvig again. There's a lot of tag playing in this mission. Let's trap that in our plasma cloud. Now, before we can deal with the Warvig, though, we have to deal with these D7s. And since we don't really need the maneuverability, we can switch to our defensive one, the command. I don't think it switches right away, though. Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, it does. Now I think the AI is set up to try and get behind you whenever possible. Not entirely sure though. Let's scan for the Warvig. Oh, we've got a lock. Now, since it's just the Warvig, oh darn, I missed. Now we only have to disable the Warvig, not destroy it. Okay, let's beam aboard. Okay, she's in the mess hall. Yeah, Tarsi is going to be generating a lot of threat because of her minigun. Now, because of these close quarters, my area of effect attacks are going to be very useful. Now, we can't go back to her quite yet, because she's protected with a force field. I know, spoilers, but I thought I'd save a bit of time. Oh, Bavat's guard. Bavat must be in here. Wait, that's Captain Bavat? Was he affected by the Klingon virus as well? Oh. He's apparently different than the other Captain Bavat. He actually wants to talk.
Mevyak, I am not your enemy. Ask me what you will.
What do you know about why we're here?
I know you are not of this time. You are from the future, a temporal agent. Your presence here was forecast.
Forecast? By whom?
Many years ago, the Nakul came to us from the future. They wanted us to fight in their temporal war, but not as equals. Klingons are no one's pawns. The Empire refused their generous offer. However, the Nakul told us many things about the future in their attempt to gain our allegiance. We listened, and since then a group of Klingons has used that knowledge to guide the Empire. Mevyak, I am not your enemy. Ask me what you will.
What do you want with Miral Paris?
She is the Kuva Mach. We walk in her footsteps before she has made them. Her destiny is to be the one who cures the Klingon people. She will wash away the stain of the augment virus that has smoothed our brows and put fear into our hearts.
Well, she's been here 2 months already.
Yes, and we are beginning to see results. The Kuva Mach has a unique genetic sequence that has allowed my physicians to completely transform us back to the mighty warriors we once were. No more will we be ridgeless and honorless. We will be Klingon! We will follow in the Kuvamach's footsteps and walk in the path of honor and glory! Mevyap, I am not your enemy. Ask me what you will.
Tell me about the Kuvama.
Some call her a savior. Many among my crew see her as a traitor. It is strange to see a mythological being wearing the uniform of your enemy. I don't know what I believe of the old ways. The prophecies say she will be a Voyager, and that the Klingons will know her before she knows the world. What I have seen in these past days makes me believe this is true. Mevyap, I am not your enemy. Ask me what you will.
Tell me about the Klingons who brought the Warvig to this time.
Most of them are crazed by their contact with the augmentation process. Their leader tells me they were experimented on by a man named Amar Singh. They will do anything, kill anyone in their quest to be whole again.
When did they arrive?
They arrived here a month ago. They brought the Kuvamach with them, and they asked me to keep her safe. They left for a time and then returned 2 days ago with this wonder of a starship. They told me that it was the first of a mighty fleet that would rule the galaxy.
Who are you dealing with?
Their leader. It is my greatest shame to see him. I have come face to face with my future self, and I see that I will walk a path of great dishonor. Mevyap, I am not your enemy. Ask me what you will.
Are you saying that Miral was kidnapped by a future you?
Ambassador Bavat is the man I will become. Time travel is such a tricky thing. Now I understand why Klingon intelligence hates predestination paradoxes so.
I agree. But although it sounds like Lieutenant Paris's task here is finished.
Ambassador Bavat will not surrender the Kuvamach without a fight. It appears that the years have made me, quick to anger and quick to judge. I wonder what will happen to make me such a bitter, manipulative man. Mevyap, I am not your enemy. Ask me what you will.
What is a predestination paradox?
When one travels back in time, one may cause or undo the reason for the journey. Anything we do now may alter the reality that you know. Then again, the reality we know could not exist unless we were here at this time and place. I would advise you not to volunteer for many more time travel missions. They tend to complicate your life.
Yeah, predestination paradoxes come up a lot.
Mevyap, I am not your enemy. Ask me what you will.
What should we do?
You are the defenders of the Kuvamach. You will find Ambassador Bavat at her side. He will not surrender her without a fight. Give him a good death. That is all any Klingon desires.
Okay, let's allow this Bavat to beam out. And he will do so. And let's lower the aft force field. I'm not going to bother with the trionium gas. Ooh, there's a little box here that we can open. Usually contains some various goodies. And Bavat is here, and he's not in the mood to talk. Now, higher rank enemies usually drop better stuff. Usually, that's not always the case.
I didn't appreciate being held captive, but if I can help the Klingons, I will gladly do so. Think of it this way. If we can find peace here, there's hope for the future.
Did they harm you?
No, but the Klingons of this time have the genetic samples they need from me, and I am more than ready to get back to our time. Thank you. I won't forget what you did today. One to beam up.
Okay, Captain Bavat, which is this one, and its crew are transporting off of the Warvig. But yeah, we can't leave this ship in one piece. We have to destroy the Warvig so that way the Klingons aren't meant to have technology that they will get in the future but aren't allowed to have now. Let's get away from the Warvig a bit before firing on it. Ooh, rubidium ore. That's actually pretty rare. I'm going to cancel that for now, because I do want that rubidium ore. Okay, we got 3 rubidium. So now it's time to go to the gateway system. Just can't get over how good the Galaxy class looks in this game. Oh, the Klingons are in the way of the portal.
Mach and that lovely ship of yours are staying here. We'll have a grand time dissecting both of them. Surrender now, and we'll give you a quick death.
I think not. Give them a quick sensor scan. Actually, I'm going to try and trap at least some of them in this plasma cloud. It seems like I got all of them. Unfortunately, the cloud wears off fairly quickly. I think it only lasts about 15 seconds. Oh, there's more Klingon ships. However, we get some help from the Enterprise. I should have activated my little cloud a little later, but oh well. Yeah, we are far more powerful than the Enterprise right now. That's mainly due to the technology that we have. Okay, and that's all for those Klingons. And there's the portal right there. Okay, let's talk to Spock.
I am not unfamiliar with time travel, Captain. We will endeavor to engage the Klingons until you can escape. Live long and prosper.
Well, thank you, Mr. Spock. But I think we're good. We'll just fly towards this portal. And go back to the future. and speak to the Guardian.
Time has resumed its shape. All is as it was before. Farewell.
I wonder what kind of shape time has. Anyway, we have a message incoming from Starfleet.
Congratulations on a job well done. Lieutenant Paris will return to duty, and you have ended the threat to the Federation. But we do have some questions. Time travel is not a routine mission, you know.
I bet it isn't.
Don't be surprised if you get a visit from the Department of Temporal Investigations. Predestination paradoxes can be troubling for them.
Okay, we can return to sector space. Which means beaming up. Okay, and we'll hand this mission in.
I don't think I need to tell you how important the mission you just completed was. For all of us. The very fabric of our universe was at stake, and you acted with professionalism and aplomb. Thanks to you and your crew, Ambassador Bavat's plan was foiled. Temporal Investigations does want to talk to you about how the description of your ship is now showing up in the USS Enterprise's mission logs. But I told them you didn't have time to report for debriefing.
Oh ha ha, Admiral. Good joke. Now the Paratronic Shield Array has more shield hit points than even a covariant one, but it's generally not as good. I like the efficient impulse engines better, because we get bonus power.
We've detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out.
Okay. But we'll save that for the next video. Thanks for watching.